So we open the episode right where we left off, where Dr. Jackie is in between Simone and Hefferly, and she's right now trying to calm Simone down. But I am with Simone. Hefferly has lied on this woman yet again, and you always are saying, well, she's your friend. That woman is not your friend. Like, you can see the twinkle of evil in Jackie's eye as she tries to coax Simone back to this awful relationship. However, Contessa's like, Heavenly, why are you even here? I didn't think you were coming. And Heavenly said, oh, well, I just needed some time. No, you didn't need any time. You wanted to lie on Simone, see if you could get Simone in trouble with the network because her and Toya tried to get you flustered at your campaign event. Good morning, Charmaine. And we see your game. The only reason you showed up is because Quad called you and they were talking about you, and you wanted to be there to control the narrative because you didn't want the truth to come out about you. Contessa says, well, should we have a conversation? Now, Contessa did a great job of setting up the arguments. I have to say, this was a good girls' trip. Quad, however, I thought you were upset about, and this is where Quad, I've watched Quad for the past 12 years, and Quad wants to be an actress, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not shading her for that. But I mean, the way she talks about her life, because this is her life, it's hard for me to believe anything that comes out of her mouth. So, as gleeful as I see her to participate in this mess with Heavenly, I'm like, see, you don't give a crap about them cracked eggs back in Ghana. That was a plot line, like King was, and her and King have officially broken up. And I'm like, we could see that. The second she started talking about babies and marriage, he was like, oh no, I want a girlfriend. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and definitely not a hard time. And I believe they said, oh, we're getting fertility treatments in Ghana because they was just going to Africa vacationing. I do not believe, I do not believe, I do not believe, I don't believe it. I believe this was a scheme that Quad and King set up to bring us the plot line. Why are you 45 going on 46 trying to be a baby mama? Okay. And Bose, I'm side eyeing you too. I'm side eyeing you too, but I know Quad more. I just met your ass. Quad and Heavenly in their room reenact the Simone shove. And even Quad is like, Simone did not shove you, Heavenly, and you know you're lying. But, she gone ride for her friend, ride for her campaign, because I'm sure she could use the check. And I feel like Heavenly's going to get caught up in campaign finance fraud. Not because she's dishonest, I just feel like that's the way they get people. And you are on Bravo, and the housewife to prison pipeline is real. But Heavenly saying in that moment, Simone's energy was evil, for lack of a better word. Well, you're running for office, so you need to have better words. Her energy wasn't evil; she was over your shit, and she is tired of being manipulated by you. Your apologies mean nothing. You're constantly, dogging husbands, dogging people. So why would she want to be friends with you? Why isn't she, now that you want to look like a united front in front of the world so you can run for office, and now she's not going to go along with you? Oh, now you're mad. Now her energy's evil. It's not evil. She's done with you. And I guess to you, that's evil. Once you can't use somebody, then they're evil to you. We get a scene with Cecil talking to the boys, and I do not have time and I do not have patience. Both of you have too much money and too much access to get those boys high paying jobs or get them going on their social media journey as well. They could be being paid to post. They could be going to events. Why ain't they influencers? Y'all got too much access. Why ain't he on Next Gen NYC? See, there's too much access and too much privilege for you to act like you got regular people's Get the fuck out my face with it. That's how I feel about the both of you. If y'all got $60,000 to run up on a fucking credit card, I don't want to hear shit else. And I mean shit else. I don't want to hear about you whining about fucking retirement. I don't want to hear shit. You've been making double reality star money and doctor money for 12 fucking years. I don't want to hear it. Shut it up. That's how I feel. I'm not going to hear rich people fucking whine. Sitting on $8,000 a day worth of opportunity, but you gonna get on camera and shut up. Shut up, Cecil. Shut the fuck up with your kids' force ad. We ain't forgotten about the 24,000 you pissed away. See, now we done brought up kids' force, you sorry fucker. But honestly, both of you don't seem to know what the fuck to do with your money. So I'm tired of whining about it. $60,000 on a credit card. I am done. I am done. Kids' force. Uh, but really, I'm like, I'm not watching rich people in this economy whine. I'm not. And here, I got a solution for you. I got a solution. Simone, pay for your son to go to college. Then don't give him shit else. He's a lawyer. He'll be making good money. We ain't got like then you can say I done just and then if you really need the money back, tell them, give them a percentage of your damn salary. I don't care how you work it out, but work this rich people problem shit out behind the motherfucking scenes. I am tired with your kids. Once you invest 24,000 in kids first, you don't get to complain to me or to you. We are well, most of us. Some of y'all got some real money. But most of us are regular salary as people that it's not possible for us. Our kids have to go on scholarship and loans. Y'all got a fucking option. But that's besides the point. So Contessa sits us down at the dinner, and we're kind of having an okay time back at the island. And Heavenly's complaining about the energy. And then Toya says, well, you know what? You're the one that has created this poor energy, Heavenly, because you lied on Simone. And now Heavenly is like at the table, kind of trying to get everybody to go with her on Simone hit me. And everybody at that table is just I mean, even Jackie, one of Heavenly's strongest defenders, was quiet because Simone didn't hit you. And for you to put that out about her is some bullshit. Some absolute bullshit. But then Simone is like, look, I'm tired of Heavenly's nonsense. I'm going to walk away. And Jackie again goes after Simone, but it's like, well, you've got to listen to Heavenly. And Heavenly's hurting. And then, they're also telling Heavenly that Simone is going through with her husband. No, Simone is not going through with her damn husband. Simone will not allow herself to come out of the closet and eat pussy in pride and in peace. When you have to go home and pretend you want to have sex with Cecil Kids Force Whitmore. And I'm sorry, but I feel like that 24,000 had permanently dried her pussy up, at least from him. But she don't want no man. Live your lesbian life. That's why you always disagreeing with Cecil. And then also Cecil saying, well, me and your mom have a good marriage, but we're the only things we disagree on. So you're literally trying to blame your marital problems on your children when you were the one palling around with a lesbian, making Simone jealous because she's the one that wants to eat pussy and pride and peace. You really gonna put your marital problems on your children? That's that kid's force thinking. That is that kid's force fucking thinking. I'm tired of it. But back at the table, Toya also mentions, well, Heavenly, Simone wouldn't have been able to throw your arm off of her if you hadn't put your arm around her. And Heavenly really can't stand that because when Heavenly has to deal with accountability, she runs. And I don't know how you're going to run for office without being able to take true and utter accountability for your actions and your inactions. It seems to be a piss poor quality that I would not want in my politician. But that's what you want to show on the show, which is why I think you're a fool for running. After this, we see Simone say that she's not ready to forgive Heavenly. So we just gonna play some shady games for the rest of the evening because everything's too raw after this dinner. And the heifers are actually able to have fun playing a pop the balloon game of, who doesn't have enough time for the friend group and whatnot. Mimi, the next day, is already counting Toya's drinks. And I'm just tired of Mimi always running to Heavenly's defense. Like, I guess Jackie got sick of it, so she gonna pretend to be Simone's friend this season. But oh my God. Mimi, you are just so up Heavenly's ass. And every time Toya has something to say, it's, well, why are you interrupting? Because it's perfectly fine to pile on the water buffalo that is Heffley. It is perfectly fine. In fact, it's preferable because this is a heifer that does not take accountability. So when you finally get a crack in that armor, everybody needs to go in and say, and while I have you on the line, you did this and we need to fix it. I mean, Heavenly never misses a chance to talk about Eugene's vagina. Never misses a chance, talks about Eugene's period, talks about his labia minora and his labia minora and his labia majora. I mean, she has talked about his fallopian tubes, his heavy days, his light days. She's giving this man tampons. But it's not okay for Toya to pipe up? Really? Mimi, you are too new and inconsequential to the group to be coming in on Heavenly's side. Because if she does win this congressional seat, you realize she's going to be off the show. And who are you going to be friends with? Jackie? Tacky Jackie? Treacherous Jackie? Backstabbing Jackie? Puppet Master? No, no. But you gonna run after Heffley and up against Toy, getting on my everlasting nerves, and wait until Heffley comes after your family. Wait till she loses this election and comes after your Easter Island faced husband. Just wait. Just you wait. We'll see how long this alliance lasts. Mimi should have sat there and ate her food. Contessa, now the next morning, Contessa gives Heffley the floor, and Heffley, starts her lying. Simone picks up her phone and she's like, I'm going to do best fiends. I got best fiends going right here, you see, because I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I'm not. But Toya does say, well, Heavenly, you are the one, bringing this bad energy around and lying on people. And again, no accountability. Now, was Toya speaking up for herself and Simone? A bit. But was it apt and appropriate to what Heffley was saying? Yes. Also, how long was Heffley supposed to speak? Was this a campaign speech? She said her piece, and now it's time for us, the group, to interject, question, because I want to question your behavior since you're going to try to besmirchify Simone's reputation. Jackie told Quad she asked you to be her campaign manager because she knew I wouldn't be. You damn Skippy. But But then Mimi, of course, tries to run interference on Heavenly's behalf, and Heavenly goes and sits next to Simone, and Simone is just as dry as her marriage, just looking at Heavenly like, okay. And I'm tired of it too. Heavenly does not mean any apology that comes out of her mouth. So why would I want one? I don't want shit from you that don't mean nothing. It's not necessary. Like you on the show, Mimi. It's not necessary. But Simone says, okay, Hef, I'm gonna take you at your word. But she gonna be talking about her marriage, her practice, her car, her choices, her cash register underbite. She gonna be talking about it in the next 2 minutes because this is who Hefferly is. And the fact that Jackie continues to stand up for this, you're just as guilty. But that was Married to Medicine. They actually gave us something to watch this week. But I'm gonna see you soon for something.